Hi, this is Peter Pollock. You find my website at peterpollock.com. I want to talk to you today about the two questions that I get asked most often in business. My business is website hosting, and I promote the use of WordPress. And probably the two questions I get asked most are, is it possible to change the color of something on my screen, on my blog? Or is it possible to change the text size? Now, I want to show you a useful tool within the Google Chrome browser. You can find Google Chrome at google.com/Chrome. You can see the Chrome browser here. I have navigated to a test website, which I have, and we have a red header and some text down here. And I just want to show you something that Google Chrome can do for you that can help you see exactly how easy it is to change things. Now, let's start with the red header. Let's say our idea is that we want to change the header to blue. We don't want it red anymore, we want it blue. So all we do is we browse to our blog and we right click on the area that we want to change, and then down at the bottom of the little menu that comes up, we select Inspect Element. What that does is it opens up this display down the bottom here, and this shows you all the information that your browser has been given by your website to tell it what to display and how to display it. There's two sides to it. The side on the left here gives all the information about what to display, and over on the right here it displays what's called CSS, cascading style sheets, and it displays the CSS which is controlling your website. And the CSS contains everything about how to what font sizes to use and how to color everything, how to position things on the screen. Now, we clicked on an area up here, and it has highlighted the actual title. H1, if you see it down on the left here, signifies that it's the main heading of the site, but it's not showing us anything about the color of the header. So if I just move my mouse cursor up a line, if you look at the top here, the top of the screen, as I move my mouse cursor, it will highlight what part of the display is being affected by the line I'm currently hovering over. So if I move up to this line that says site title, it has given me this whole area, highlighted this whole area up here. If I move up to the line that says header, there it has highlighted the whole header. So I'm going to guess that my color red is contained within that header. So I'll click on that line, and what that will do is that will change this CSS section over on the side, and it will tell us what the CSS file is telling it to do with the header, and it's giving it a margin and various other things. And here we see background color is this hex number. If you don't know anything about colors, there's plenty of information on the web on how to work out colors. We're going to go for a really basic one. CSS comes pre-defined with lots of basic colors. So let's just say we want to change it to the color blue. All I do is I go to this line here that says background, and I click on what I want to change, and I want to change it from that lovely red color to blue. And when I hit enter, it changes the display here. Now, this has not changed your entire blog for everybody. This is just changing what you're seeing on your screen. And what this is used for is for testing changes and for working out what affects what. So we've worked out how to change that to blue. Let's go down here, and we want to try and change the font size. So let's click actually on some of the text and click our inspect element again, and it will show us right down the bottom of the page here these two P tags down here. which if I hover over them actually highlights all of the text up there. P is for paragraph, and if I click on that, over on the right hand side it shows me the font size is currently 13 pixels. Now what we can do is just on this screen here in our test environment, just click here and change that font size. Let's say we change it to 16 pixels, and as I press enter on this, you will see that the size of the text in the blog changes instantly. Now obviously that hasn't changed it for everybody else who sees it. That's just changed it again on your screen right now, but it's so that you can test what size you want. 16 might be a little large, so let's double click it again and change that to 15. There you go, that's a nice size. So we are happy with a font size of 15 pixels, and we're happy with a color blue up the top here. So now what we want to do is we want to make it so that our whole blog changes for that. Our live blog changes to that. So what we need to do is we need to log into our blog dashboard, and you'll see the dashboard for this test blog that I've got here. And you want to look at the appearance over here on the left hand side, the appearance menu. We'll open that up, and right down the bottom of the appearance menu it has an editor. Now if you click on editor, it will automatically open up your style sheet. You see here it says style sheet style.css. What we want to do is we want to find, let's start with the text, we want to find where that 13 pixel font size is defined in that file. Now you'll notice above where it says font size here, it's got dot post dash content. Now that is the name of the area on the screen which is displaying this at the moment, and that dot post dash content is found within your CSS file. So let's go to your CSS file and do Control F for find, and dot post dash content, and it automatically takes us down to the area that says dot post dash content, and there you see the original font size of 13 pixels. So we worked out that we want to change that to 15 pixels. So let's change that to 15 pixels, and then we go back here and we'll click back again on our blue header, and we'll look over on the right hand side, and this is where we've changed the background to blue, and it's under this heading called # header. So let's search for that within our CSS file, and there we go. Now this says header home. We do not want header home because that's not what it said. It said header. So let's use these arrows up on our find bar to find the next header, and there we go. This is where it just says header, and we look at that. This is the old background color that it had, which is 95071D, and we'll change that to the blue that we picked, and all we have to do now is update this file, and it says file edited successfully. And now anybody who looks at this web page will see that the header is blue and the text down here is 15 point. I'll just prove that by navigating to another page. There you go, the header remains blue and the text down here remains 15 point. If you look at this white space here, don't worry about that. That's something I took out before I did the test. I did this video, and that's nothing to worry about. The fact that that's reappeared, it's nothing to do with what we've done. And then at any point in the future, if there's anything on this screen that you want to change, you can just come to your Google Chrome browser, navigate to it, click on what you want to change, and inspect elements. So let's say we want to change that text. We see the text color here. We inspected the element. We see the text color here. Let's change that to the same color as our header, and that changes the text color for all of the sidebars, and we can see whether we like that. And then you can just go back to your CSS file and find this part, UL sidebar list LIH3, and search for that, and you can then change that for everyone. Now, I really love the way Google Chrome handles this. There are a lot of other browsers that do it. Firefox has the facility to do it. But what I wanted to show you today was that it is really easy to test changes on your blog. You can do it without affecting anything, just by browsing to your page and using this inspect element, and you can test anything you want. Just change this color to white. All of a sudden that text color is white, and we can just do that for everything and test lots of changes, find what we want to do. The way I got rid of this white space here earlier, I inspected that element and actually went on the left hand side where it was showing me that white space, and I hit the delete key and it deleted that, let's delete the shadow as well, and there it's all gone. And so you can then test removing items, removing lines from your file, and it doesn't affect anything until you go into your dashboard and use the editor to change the things that you know you want to change, update the files, and then it is changed for everybody on the internet to see. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.